Hi everyone, my name is Charlie Hunt and I am speaking on behalf of Friends with Films, and this is our holiday special. 2016 was a big year for us at Friends with Films. I got married, a bunch of people got married, Trump got elected, but despite that we made a bunch of films, and this is our special to show you them and talk to some of the people behind them. Our first film is made in conjunction with the Western Filmmakers Association, and it is called Freshman Detective. Enjoy.
It was the hottest day of the year, in the hardest part of the mitten. I thought this was going to be another quiet semester, but then she came in.
I need your help, Detective. Have you heard of the women's basketball team?
I've heard of women, and I've heard of basketball. But women's basketball? I always figured it was just a rumor.
It's very real. We make real baskets and real points per game. Here's the problem. Nobody's been coming to our games. I need you to find out why all of our fans are disappearing.
Disappearing? Abduction? Kidnapping? Running away and faking their own deaths to avoid child support payments?
It could be anything. Listen, my team needs you. I need you. That is, if you think you can handle it. This should get you started. Be careful. This case might be dangerous.
She didn't need to stick around to see if I took the case. She had me. She had everything a man could want. Boobs, a face, maybe even a butt. And look at those ball skills. But she was also hiding something. I needed to corroborate her story. According to books, basketball players are hardworking and industrious people, often taller and stronger and more beautiful than mere mortals. I need to find another witness.
You on the girls' basketball team?
No, I'm a guy.
You ever been to a girls' basketball game?
Does that even exist?
I've heard enough here.
The other players aren't talking. I need to go behind the game. Follow the money. Find the truth.
Tickets? Get your tickets here. Tickets here. Get your scalp tickets here. So you want to get some tickets?
You got women's basketball tickets?
I do, but it's only going to be $1, $1.50.
$1.50? Those tickets are $4 face value.
Supply and demand.
Supply and demand.
Yeah, you got my money? I don't care if your kids are starving. Get me my money. 1 second.
What's the spread on the women's basketball game?
Women's basketball? I don't know nothing about no women's basketball, but if you want to that I can do. Yeah, I love you too, Mom.
You're hassling my girls and asking way too many questions.
Your girls? What are you, some sort of
I'm some kind of professional women's basketball coach, and you're throwing off my game. What are you, some kind of recruiter?
Why would I recruit your girls? Nobody even comes to your games.
I taught them to play as if no one's watching. It doesn't matter if anybody shows up to the games. The program gets funded as long as they play.
So you don't care about the missing people?
What I care about is someone sniffing around my program and my girls. You need to back off, Inspector Gadget, or I'll call campus security.
The coach is obviously unhinged. Someone is going to get hurt if I don't solve this case soon. The coach said he'd go to the cops. They're probably on the take. I need to do this on my own. Game time. I guess attendance isn't that bad, considering it's a bunch of dames tossing rubber around. Wait a second. The player and the coach aren't here. This is bad.
You can stop the investigation, Detective. Something happened to our coach. So now everybody is showing up in droves to support us at our games.
People who show up out of sympathy don't tend to stick around.
Our program gets funded either way, and we've been taught to play as if nobody's watching. I'm the coach now. I'll keep the girls in line. See you around, Detective.
I was hired to raise attendance, and the job is done. Something still feels unfinished. Maybe it's because I was paid in worthless basketball tickets. Or maybe it's because I'm now prime suspect in the coach's murder.
When I first started working on the project that would eventually become Freshman Detective, I had originally planned to do a more serious, sort of like straight-edge detective story, because I had been watching a lot of like detective fiction, like True Detective and some other like crime drama movies recently. And I also wanted to do something that was sort of like a self-referential sort of parody, because a lot of stuff like that had been coming out lately. And the actual idea for Freshman Detective came about in a conversation between me and Charlie when we just got together and brainstormed some ideas for some shorts. Like I said, at first it was going to be more self-serious and not really reference the fact that it takes place on a campus, but as we got further along in the writing process, I think we both realized that we could get a lot of good humor out of acknowledging the fact that we are in fact filming it on a college campus, and so that's ultimately the idea we decided to go with. I think the thing that was really most surprising about working on Freshman Detective was just how quick and easy it actually was. This was really sort of the first like full short that I've actually put together and helped film with somebody. And yeah, we managed to get it done in just like a few days actually. Come in for a few hours, a couple weekends, and we pretty much had all the footage we needed. We did get some really good footage after one of the WFA meetings actually. In fact, I would say we actually got some of our best scenes in just that small amount of time after one of our regular meetings. Like I said, yeah, it was a really easy film to shoot because we really only had 3 core characters, which were the detective, the coach, and the player. So once we got all their scenes done, we could really add in whatever we really wanted from there to fill in the story. We didn't really need too many props or costumes. And being on a college campus, we had a lot of access to some really good spaces to film on, so that really turned out great.
And that was Freshman Detective. Our next film is And That Was Freshman Detective. One of the few films we made that wasn't part of a competition. We entered it in some, but it didn't get selected, but I'm really proud of it, and I think it played at Miller Auditorium, so that's pretty cool. Next film coming up was made for the Champaign 48-Hour Film Festival. Jason got sick during it, so he wasn't really present during filming, and it was just Ryan and me, but we did the best we could, and it's called Metacritic. it's me.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get that awards write-up done? You're gonna miss your deadline.
I'm gonna be late.
Get it done, or don't bother showing up tomorrow.
Showing up tomorrow, I work from home.
You know what I meant. Just get it done.
Following the changing of the leaves and the falling of the snow, movie award season is now upon us. From across the world, but mostly in Toronto and Los Angeles, filmmakers hope to turn their drama into a gold statue with their name in the winner's circle. There seems to be an aspirational theme to many of the awards contenders this year. Whether it be overcoming mental disability to found a town, or just finding redemption in a kindergarten class designed for adults, many of our protagonists seem destined for more. The pro-GMO epic Husk shows a more sensitive side to the typical Frankenstein allegory. Despite being funded by the Monsanto Corporation, there is an actual quest here showing the corn monster's desire to become something more than his current station in life. Watching these, it's hard to not feel attached to the characters, the plot, the entire storytelling process. Writing a review, on the other hand. International contender El Luchador Misterio tells more about the human condition than...
What are you doing there, brother?
El Luchador Mysterio. Never thought I'd see you again.
Than any review could hope to communicate.
You call me Mysterio S.A.?
I do.
I'm not the one wearing a mask.
You know I've had to fight for this mask. Since
What are
day
you
one.
afraid of? You afraid we're not gonna like who's underneath there?
There's a sham of a man underneath this mask. This is the only thing that gets me through.
I got a new mask for you.
In its dramatic conclusion, the protagonist risks it all by removing his protective mask.
My one condition, you gotta take off the safety mask. We gotta see the man under it. You look just like your twin brother. They're cheering for you!
Feast!
Playing it safe had held him back for too long. Playing it safe. What am I doing? These films are absurd, but they at least contribute to the cinematic world. The sheer force of will it took to produce them can't even compare with just writing about them.
Hey, do you have that awards write-up done? I can get it in the next edition. I just need to stop the presses.
I'm not going to be late anymore.
Not gonna be late anymore? What does that mean? Hello?
That was a unique project because we were at my place in Champaign and had kind of less resources available to us. It was just Charlie, Jason, and I.
and it ended up really just being Charlie and I because Jason had just come back from Mexico and got really sick. So he spent most of that time in bed, and Charlie and I worked on the video a lot. That video had one of my biggest disappointments of the year, and that was when we were trying to film a shot of Charlie running through a field full of geese and scaring them away. It was going to be a really great shot. It looked really cool, but Charlie had given me a camera that he knew, or I think he knew, had basically no battery power left. And he handed me the camera, and I set up, and he was ready, and I pressed record. I hit record and told him to start running, and then the camera immediately died. So we missed the shot. It would have been great in the movie. You just can't understand how many geese there were there. It was amazing, and it would have been a great shot. So that was really disappointing. Another thing I really liked about that video is I took a larger editing role in it also. Again, because Jason was sick, I ended up editing more, and also because I knew they were going to have to drive back the next day, I kind of did the overnight shift editing. And I don't know, I just kind of really impressed myself with some of the things I did in it. There's just a little scene where Charlie is talking on the phone, and we put in the dial tone sound effect when he gets hung up on, and as he goes to hang up the phone, you can hear the sound of it change. So I just ended up doing a lot of more detail work with the editing than I've done before, and I thought it turned out great.
And that was Metacritic. It turned out okay considering what we had to work with. I'm still proud of it. Next up, we have a film that I really enjoyed making and had a lot of help putting together. It's based off a fairy tale or a fable, and it's called Midas.
You call me here, sir? Mr. Alapano. You can call me Lucas. Mr. Alapano. Have a seat. Sure. Guess what I was doing last night at 2 o'clock in the morning? Watching some late night TV. Good guess, but wrong. I was talking to Mr. Seacats. Sound familiar?
Yeah, isn't his daughter in my class?
No, she's in the hospital because she caught some roundhouse kicks to the side of the head.
Look, let me explain, alright? In this episode 267 of Walker, Texas Ranger...
I don't want to hear it, okay? Get out. What the? Well, Walker, it's been a rough day, friend. Can't pay my bills anymore. Cable ran out, so I can't watch your sweet, sweet TV program no more. Well, I got the DVDs, but it's not the same. If you could do anything for me, sir, could you help me make a change, Walker? A real change in my life? Thanks, friend. You're the best. Love you, Walker. Good night.
heard him yelling, man. What's going on?
Y'all aren't gonna believe what just happened to me. I'm trying to touch things, and it turned to straight cash.
What?
Watch.
What? How? Do it
I
again.
know, right? Alright.
Holy... This is crazy, man. This is nuts. I can't believe... do you know how long I've been waiting to get that ER box set? I just got it in the mail today.
I'm sorry, man. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Well, we're gonna be rich, is what we're gonna do. It's gonna be awesome. Rich.
Just like Walker. Alright, let's do it.
Mr. Jalapeno, sending more kids to the hospital lately?
Mr. Principal, I'm done.
You don't know anything. Except for coaching in the stupid cowboy show. Let's see you go be a Texas Ranger in Michigan.
Around. Yeah, there you go.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Are you okay?
Yeah. Just it's a thing. All right, yeah.
Is this?
All right, you ready?
Cut out on the town last block is the longest.
What? Is this some sort of like baby fetish? I can't. No.
Wait, darling, come back.
On my project, borrow and spend at no one's expense, but the one that was left got the wrong style. Borrow and spend at no one's expense, but the one that was left got the wrong style.
Why? Oh, God. What? What do you want from me, huh? You said, anywhere I go, you're gonna be. You said, when you're in Texas, look behind you. Well, I'm looking, Walker. I'm looking. And I don't see you anymore. And I need you right now. I need you right now the most that I've ever needed. Just tell me what to do, Walker. Just tell me what to do. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright, Walker, if you ain't gonna help me, maybe Screech will.
I really enjoyed working with Charlie on this project. We've worked together for a number of years, probably like 4 years now, on various 48-hour film festival projects, and we've really kind of grown along the way. It's been really awesome just seeing the differences in the stuff that we used to make to the stuff that we make now. Just a lot better editing and stuff like that as we've learned. One of the things I really like working with Charlie with is the fact that he kind of lets us, if we have an idea or if we want to change something, he lets us change it. And for better or for worse, you can see a lot of the work of everyone that does these films go into the films as we're able to kind of improv and change things around. And it's not just actors either, it's things that the production team does and just the hard work that the editing team goes into just to make these films come true. And it's kind of interesting to me you know, for a lot of these 48-hour film festivals, we kind of pour our heart and souls for an entire weekend into making a product that is something that we feel like people will enjoy, you know, just stuff that people will laugh with.
2016 was a great year to be a Bronco, and Friends with Films was proud to be a part of that with our entry Freshman Detective, which sort of supported the university, and also our Kalamazoo 48-hour film festival entry, Origins. How about that crowd? How about that crowd? Thank you for being here, supporting us with this amazing victory, and covering the program so well. Win or lose, you guys, the media, have been there supporting us, rooting for us, and without you guys and the 30,000 fans in the stadium, we would not have won this game. Also, I'd like to thank our friends and family for always being there and supporting us throughout this season.
What are you doing?
I'm writing poetry, Paul.
No, that's not the right answer. What you should be doing is running a passing drill.
I'm tired, Dad. I don't want to run any drills.
Son, don't you know that your Rocket football career is the only thing keeping your ma and I married? Now I'm going to get the message across to you some way, somehow.
You're throwing so hard it hurts my baby hands.
Are you bleeding? Are you bleeding out my third time of skin ball?
I'm sorry.
Come on.
Now get it together, son.
We've all been through some obstacles, this program especially, and you've been there with us the entire time. But together we've continued working, we've continued training, and now we will continue winning. Winning. Yeah, that's what the fans want. A win. Football, you're okay, but I'd rather do poetry. This is my gift. This is my song. I just wish my dad and I would get along.
Poetry? What are you doing, son? Do you want to be a man? This is how you be a man. That's how you be a man.
I don't want your life.
You don't want my life, huh?
Don't want your life.
This is your other option. I'll light you up like a torch, you dirty beatnik.
Don't give me the can
Come
again,
on.
Dad. Don't give me the can again.
Be a man.
I'm practicing my
Yeah,
ball
that's
skills.
what I thought.
I'm practicing my ball skills.
You ain't gonna go to no Power 5 conference for those moves. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of here.
I can't do my beat poetry and football. I gotta choose. My dad wants me to do football, and he's the most successful man I've ever met. I wish God would give me a sign on what he wants me to do.
You're gonna get cut from San Francisco if you don't keep this up. I don't care if your shoulder's injured. We don't have an injured reserve here in 49ers. You know, we have a door. You'll be through it.
All right, guys, run the play. You know the play. Go. I'm gonna assume that was an accident, Magursky. Why would you throw a ball to a guy who already has the ball? If we were at 40 yards, all right, coach. Son of a... Guys, bring it in. I don't know what game you were playing out there, but it certainly wasn't football. Listen, when you surround yourself with turds, you take the whole team to Turdsville.
Man, you don't know what you're talking about.
Man, you failed as a player and as a coach.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're out of here.
Guys, come on, practice isn't over. We got orange slices? How can I reach these guys? Wait, what is that?
Hey, look, Coach has got a stick. Let's listen to him.
This is not a stick. This oar represents commitment. And the boat represents sacrifice. And I need you jerks to start rowing. Row.
Row. Row. Row. Back to the field. Row. Hit it here. Hit it here. Yes. Orange slices. Orange slices. Have some. You earned it.
We have surrounded ourselves with elite people, and this program is going to some elite places. We used to be running on fumes, but our gas tank is full with the 30,000 fans of support. We're ready to go places. We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop just because we're now bowl eligible. We're not gonna stop just because now we're a top 25 ranked team. We're not gonna stop working. We're not gonna stop winning, and we will not stop rowing. No questions, no questions. Thank you.
So in Row the Boat, the object that we had to use was a gas can. And we talked a while about how the gas can would fit in, and I really thought that we had settled on the gas can just getting mentioned in the coach's speech as another element that, fires up the team, right? So we're going to use the gas can and light the team on fire and different things like that. And I remember Charlie mentioning it or using that line, and I thought we were covered. I thought we would maybe just grab one and get it in there. But what happened on that project was there were some outdoor scenes that I wasn't involved in. So for a portion of the movie, Charlie and Joe and Eric and some others went outside to film some scenes. And I didn't go out with them because I was really tired. And one of the most entertaining moments from this year happened when we finally saw the raw footage from those outdoor scenes, and Joe's gas can lines are just hilarious. They're extremely slanderous when you consider it a biopic, so that's why I don't think it's a biopic of anyone in particular. But his delivery and those lines are really funny in a probably horrible way, because it's child abuse.
Origins didn't win any awards, but it did get selected to play at the Kalamazoo Institute of Arts this March. We're really excited about that, and we're excited about the future opportunities for Friends with Films in 2017 and beyond. We have no idea where our group is going. We have no idea how many videos or ideas or concepts or whatever we make are still in our systems, but we thank all the people involved, all the people watching, all 32 of you. You've made it mean something. It's not just a bunch of dudes hanging out having a good time. It's a thing, and we're excited to have you a part of it. We're going to end this video with something that's not a Friends with Film, but it's something I've done for about the past 7 years. One of my first collaborations was making holiday specials for our church. Made it in conjunction with the senior high youth group at my former church. I don't know if I have the rights to show this due to the people not signing a waiver, and I know I don't have the music rights, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe they'll give me a break since it's the holidays. Thank you again, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Happy holidays.
All I wanted was the presents wrapped, the garland hung, and the Christmas tree decorated. Another Christmas ruined. It's gonna be okay.
This Christmas party is so lame. I could be looking at so many memes right now. It's really you.
That fake frog isn't real, and it's definitely not Christmas.
Christmas is ruined. Everyone hates me. I hate everyone. It's just so bad.
What's wrong, child?
What's wrong? Look at this room. Christmas is ruined.
This isn't Christmas, this is a distraction.
What do you mean?
Christmas is for the celebration of the birth of our Savior and the sharing of that joy and His love with others.
No!
Oh, Christmas.
What is going on here? This is supposed to be Christmas! You have ruined everything! What are you thinking? They know how much Christmas means to me. Why would they do that? What is going on here? This is supposed to be Christmas. You have ruined everything. What are you thinking? This is supposed to be Christmas. You have ruined everything. What are you thinking? You have ruined everything. This is supposed to be Christmas. What were you thinking? Oh, but I'm supposed to be mad at you guys.
What are you doing here?
Where is everybody?
Sunday school ended hours ago. Your kids did a good job cleaning up. They left you a card.
Dear Lisa, we are sorry that we messed up the decorations. The classes tried to apologize in person, but you seemed distracted. We cleaned up the best we could, but Christmas isn't about decorations, but celebrating the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank you for teaching us about Him and helping us live His Word.
Are you okay to vacuum, or do you want to be alone for a while with your card?
Thank you for teaching us about Him and helping us live His Word through lessons, trips, fellowship, and volunteer work. Merry Christmas, and we're sorry. Otsego UMC Senior High 2016.
Merry Christmas, and we're sorry.